beautiful Leo, welcome to your reading with me, Lorien. It's a pleasure to read for you today. So we're going to start with your Moonscope, which is mainly for Leo rising. So if you know for a fact that Leo is in your first house, it's typically your rising sign that is, make sure to watch this. If you know that you, for instance, have a Libra rising, go to that one, watch the Moonscope, and then feel free to watch for your rising sign or moon or whatever. Just mix and match, basically. These readings are for every aspect. So it just works better, really, if you have a rising sign in Leo for this bit. Full moon on the 8th of April is in Libra, which is actually your third house of creativity and having that communication, maybe younger siblings, competition, skills, short trips, sales, all that good stuff, basically. But with the full moon being a super moon, this is going to maybe emphasize that a little bit more. You're going to be feeling a bit more diplomatic, I would say, because of Libra being active in that house as well. And you're probably going to be feeling more inclined to balance yourself emotionally, because the full moon is about emotional connections. We witches use it as a culmination of a manifestation. So you may be feeling like you're coming to a head at some point of your life to do with the third house. So maybe you're now understanding more how to communicate with people. You're understanding a little bit more, where you want to go on a short trip. Maybe things are coming more into focus for you or being illuminated. But this on the 8th of April will definitely set you in motion in regards to something to do with balancing that third house, however you want to do it. And then the new moon on the 24th or 23rd, depending on where you are, is in Taurus, which is in your 10th house. Now, Taurus is very strong. They're very, well, I'm not going to say bullheaded because that'd be a terrible pun, but you get the idea. And this being in your 10th house of career, studies, well, you can sometimes study, fame, reputation, visible actions, sometimes a father figure. This could be you maybe making a promise regarding that. So now you know how to communicate, now you know how to maybe manifest what you want. You're going to put it into action on the new moon, starting petitions or, creating intentions, which is what witches do on the new moon, in order to focus on your career in a very stable and committed way, because Taurus is very reasonable, very logical, very sturdy, and I feel that the new moon in this house is definitely going to put that into focus for you. So if you do want to get nitty-gritty down, zero focus into your career, this is definitely going to help you on the 23rd or 24th of April. So without further ado, I'm now going to go into your tarot reading for Leo, Sun, Moon and Rising. Okay, so we're going to be using the Everyday Witch Tarot. I think some of these are upside down, but it's fine because I've started to do reversals now. Some of you may not know that, but I have started to do them, and they're just adding a little bit of extra depth into everything. Alright, let's see. So we have, Queen of Pentacles, and we have the Page of Cups. We have the Judgment card, and we have Ace of Swords. Okay, so this is very interesting. Different again from other readings. So I'm already seeing a lot of communication and a lot of heart chakra energy, simply because of the greens and the lush colours of these. So definitely something to do with your heart chakra and maybe aligning that, or aligning the energy basically this month. Queen of Pentacles is definitely more about something to do with your home. You may be feeling like you want to change something up in your home. I also feel like there's improvements to be made. It could be a Taurus, Capricorn or Virgo person coming into your life to help you. Very reasonable, very focused person. Could be a guidance person as well, like somebody who's helping you in your education or career, because that's very much focused. Financial advisor, health advisor, somebody who's definitely on your side, who's very pragmatic. They're not going to be there to kind of rub your shoulders and give you a handkerchief. They're going to be there to offer you solid advice if you need it, and they're going to be there to offer you solutions or suggest how to look at things a certain way. So just keep that in mind. If you're wanting somebody to bawl your heart out to, maybe try a water sign, because they're probably going to be more understanding somehow. But she is very personal, very practical. She will support you, of course, but it just seems like there's a distance there. Page of Cups, very, very strong creative energy, synchronizing, seeing messages, pouring your heart out into something. So again, it could be communication, or it could be how you express yourself in your career, how you want to change your career, or in your day-to-day life with your loved ones. You just basically getting creative with how you express things, maybe changing up your look, changing up your home. You know, you could maybe want to paint the walls green or something. It just depends on what it is you're desiring or what it is you want to express. Because I always say that, you know, she's something to do about how you manifest things, of, you know, how you look. It's your physical evidence as to you. So it could be your surroundings, changing your surroundings as to how you feel inside, or to reflect how you want to feel. So that could be you just gutting your house and tidying up, basically. But I also see poetry and words and things like that that just naturally coming from you and being expressed. And then we have the Judgment card. So Judgment is very much to do with that rebirth in a calling. So you may be, towards the end of April, answering a call that's regarding your career, regarding your creativity, asking people for help, even because you're now feeling awakened. You're feeling something like, I know what to do. I want to do this. I want to make sure that I can connect with myself a little bit more here. And that could be triggered by the new moon towards the end of the month. But I do feel this is all leading to a brand spanking new beginning for you. So this is definitely a good start. You're feeling more motivated, more focused. You have power, victory, clarity. I call this a sort of truth, because basically you're telling people exactly how you're feeling. If you tell the truth and somebody doesn't like it, then you haven't really lost. It's just you expressing yourself again. And I do feel there's power in understanding that sometimes you just have to cut ties and carry on. And, you know, doing that can be very cathartic as well. Just cutting the ties that you no longer need, doing what you've always wanted to do, and carrying on, moving forwards in whatever, you know, device that takes. So I'm just going to do you a Work Your Light Oracle card as well. I feel like you're going to need some help from crystals. For some reason, I just channeled that. If you're into crystals, please do keep an eye out for one that calls to you. Maybe if you're online and you're looking around and you think, oh, I really want that crystal. There's a message behind that. They have a soul, they have, basically a vibration that is probably going to want to connect with you. So yeah, if you find a crystal or see a crystal you're drawn to, definitely look up that. Or buy it, you know, depending. You had 2 cards, so that's why I'm just doing this. So you have Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations and divine plan. So yeah, you're seeing how you want to communicate and then you're acting on it. And definitely she could provide a very strong foundation. Or if you have earth in your chart, you're relying a lot on your earth this month to kind of center yourself, focus and shift towards that very strong goal that you've had in mind. And the next one is Inner Temple devotion. Tune into the portal of your heart. Again, I was saying about heart chakras. I was saying about making sure that there's emotion coming through, maybe changing your surroundings to reflect how you want to feel. But I also feel like there's something divine here. It was almost like, again, I think the message that came through for this before was watch what you're putting into yourself. So food, yes, but also who you follow online, what you watch on television, the news streams, the constant fear mongering, what you pay attention to on social media. Definitely focus away from the negative side of that if you can, because this I think will refresh your senses, sharpen your focus and actually allow you to do something. So it could be that you just, on the opposite side, maybe you're not even considering things that are going on in the world. You may just be in your own little bubble, and that's fine, but I think some focus is needed still. So you just need to be aware of what you're wanting and how to interpret that in the real world. I hope that was very helpful for you, my lovely, lovely Leos. Let me know in the comments below how you're doing. I do hope you're all doing very, very well. And if you'd like a private or personal reading, all the information as to how to get one is in the description box below. But in the meantime, take care of yourselves and take care of each other. Sending love. Bye.